Good evening. Residents and business owners who've been displaced since the fire at the Glasgow School of Art have held a demonstration demanding to be allowed back into their properties. They want to collect items they need from their homes, but the City Council says it's still not safe to go back in. Joanne Macaulay reports.
What do we want? Access! What do we want it? No!
Their message was clear. They want to go home, even if it's just for a short time, to collect essential belongings.
Now, how would everybody like to be without their stuff for 5 weeks? And it's just practical stuff and sentimental stuff that we want.
They marched around the cordoned-off areas, demanding to get past the barrier.
These people just want 10 minutes access, that's it. I'm pretty sure you guys with your hard hats and there's guys up at the top of the street, I'm pretty sure you can get them access for 10 minutes.
But with no success today.
Are you going to let them in?
I'm not letting them in.
Then find somebody that's going to let them in.
On the night of the fire, they had to leave everything behind, and they've been told they can't get back in until the Macintosh building is dismantled to a safe level. But they're running out of patience.
Since we've been evacuated, we have not been let in at all. We have siblings with autism and disabilities, and they don't understand what's going on. They left all their belongings, the comforters, the medications. We have no access, and it's hard for them.
I've got nothing on me, no passports, nothing. Like my parents, they live in a foreign country. If something happens to them, I won't be able to go and see them.
And people with shops inside the cordoned-off area are worried they'll go out of business.
And everything is going bust. In the fridge, freezer, everything is gone. The product is gone out of date.
Residents have asked for controlled access to get their belongings. But the council says this won't happen until the area is declared safe.
The risk is that the parts of the building collapse and that they do so suddenly and without warning. And they won't just fall onto the pavement and stop. They'll carry on horizontally, and they could go straight through the fronts of some of these buildings, straight through the windows. So being inside the buildings wouldn't necessarily offer you any protection.
Nobody breached the cordon today, but the residents' frustration is growing. And they say they intend to continue to demonstrate to get back home as soon as possible. But on the current timescale, that could be September. Joanne Macaulay reporting Scotland, Glasgow.
Golf's Open Championship at Carnoustie is reaching a dramatic conclusion. Our reporter Jane Lewis is at the course for us.
Well, what a final brilliant day we've had here. The lead has been toing and froing, but it looks like that Italy's Francesco Molinari is going to win this Open Championship. He's in the clubhouse on 8 under. He currently has a 2-shot lead, and I can tell you, your cheers behind me will tell you that the final pairing have just arrived on 18th green, but they have dropped way off. So it looks like Molinari has this in the bag. Well, earlier today, the Scottish amateur Sam Lock carded a 78 in his final round. He finished 9 over for the tournament overall, but he'll take plenty of positives from his Open debut, and he'll soon collect the silver medal as the best place amateur.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It was obviously one of my goals this week to get the silver medal, and I've managed to do it. Obviously as well, making my cut in my first major championship's a pretty cool feeling, and well, I've really enjoyed the week. Didn't want it to end, but hopefully we'll be back soon.
Well, that's that brilliant 4 days golf for that young amateur golfer from Stonehaven, Sam Lock there. As I say, it looks like Francesco Molinari has wrapped up this Open Championship, winning the 147th championship. Not quite been confirmed yet, but he is sitting 8 under in the clubhouse, and his nearest challengers, as I say, are on the 18th green behind me, but they've fallen way behind, and Molinari has a 2-shot lead.
Jane, thank you. And there were 2 more matches in the group stages of the Scottish League Cup. Premiership side Dundee lost at home 1-0 against Championship side Dunfermline. Jackson Longbridge scored the goal. In the other match, 4-1 on penalties away at East Fife. Athletics, and at the London Anniversary Games, Laura Muir was trying to break the British women's mile record. In the end, she finished 5th, just under 2 seconds outside Zola Budd's time 33 years ago. And Scottish windsurfer Isla Watson has won the gold medal in the girls RSX class at the 2018 Youth Sailing World Championships at Corpus Christi in the USA. The Aviemore teenager had gone into yesterday's final knowing she could not be caught after winning the previous 3 races. Let's get the weather now with Judith. Good evening.
Thank you, Laura, and a very good evening to you. It's been fairly cloudy across western and northern Scotland, with some lovely warm sunshine in the east. There's the Bassrock, the jewel of the Firth of Forth there in the background, and still some warm sunshine across eastern Scotland to come. It stays dry for most overnight. 1 or 2 showers fringing into the far south, fairly cloudy, and this band of rain lying across more northern areas, and it will be quite a humid night too. Temperatures holding up at around 15 or 16 Celsius. So a cloudy start to tomorrow. We have our weather front lying across northern and western areas, bringing some outbreaks of rain. Dry for the south and the east though. As we head through the morning, that front sinks southwards, the rain losing its impetus as it does so, becoming confined to the far south later in the afternoon, brightening up beautifully behind it. Lots of dry weather, plenty of sunshine, and temperatures settling at around 20 to 22 Celsius. That's your forecast.
And we're back with the late bulletin at 10:20 tonight. Until then, from all of us here, have a great evening. Bye-bye.